It's been about a week or so now since the Wilderness PJ timer has been added to the game, and I wanted to give it a bit of time before I gave out an opinion on whether I like it or not. While it's true that clanning now has completely died off, and I'll no longer be able to produce tank testing contents or fight against teams anymore, the Wilderness, in my opinion, has become a bit more active and it's made me quite a bit of money. I decided to see how much money I could make in 24 hours over the course of a few Twitch live streams, and honestly, I was surprised. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment below. We're going hard on YouTube this year, and I really want to continue growing, so I'll be giving out one pair of Dragon Claws to a lucky viewer, and with all that said, let's just get right into it. To start off, we're PKing at the altar again. This was my main PK spot before the Rev Caves update came out, and it's been pretty much dead content ever since. However, now that the PJ timer update's out, no one has to worry about teams. The Wilderness is more active again. As you can see, there's a bunch of people even in the background of this fight. And anyways, we're fighting this guy named Goofy Llama. I think he's a pretty good PKer. His name's DBU. I think he might even have won a couple tournaments, so this should be a pretty good fight. Perfectly locked down kill. We ended up getting him right before he made it to level 30 to teleport away, and the blood splat was all we needed to finish him off. The loot key for this was actually massive as well. We got over 60 mil our first kill, and honestly, that's just the beginning. Another thing I noticed with this update is that even though the Revenant Cave hasn't changed mechanic wise, there's always been a PJ timer here. The Rev Caves itself have become more active, and I think that in general just more people are in the Wilderness. I almost feel bad for this guy. That RNG was just too disgusting, and he even had some pretty solid range defense. As you can see, the Zodiac crossbow is completely broken in PvP, and it's one of my favorite weapons to use right now. The bow is super accurate and does a lot of damage, but when it comes down to it, the Zodiac crossbow is the ultimate outlast weapon, and it definitely paid off here. I'm super excited to check out this key. I know it's going to be absolutely massive. 166.8 mil loot. We got a Ring of Suffering, an Armadyl crossbow, Armadyl chain skirt. We got a Dragonfire award, some ornament kits, a max set, and wow, that's actually a really solid kill. Alrighty, what do we have here? I Spy with my little eye, another 60 mil kill. Nice little Dragon Claw spec before he can manage to get the log, and that looks like we cashed in another 45 mil. I think a lot of new people are actually giving the Wilderness a try as well. This guy here clearly didn't really know what was going on, but he decided to give me a fight anyways, and to be honest, I think this was probably the fastest kill I've ever gotten. So yeah, that was literally a 2-second fight, and that's going to cost him quite a bit. I don't even think he protected item. I don't know what else he could have had on him that would have been more than this, but we did get his Ancient God Sword, so that's 110 mil loot. I found this guy in the Rev Caves, and we fought a couple of times, and then a couple days later, he came into my Twitch live stream and asked me if we could sesh in the northern part of the Rev Caves. Obviously, this is my favorite spot to PK right now, so I had to accept. Honestly, shout out to Jagex for bringing the Ancient God Sword to OSRS. This here has got to be my favorite weapon right now, and that there is a deadly combo when you stack it with the Bofa. You can just dump a bunch of Ancient God Sword specs into your opponent, and the blood splats will continue to do damage, and then you can just kill them with a different method like using Ranger Mage to go along with it. This here landed us a pretty solid kill as well, and once again he wanted to do a rematch, probably because I'm risking so much, so I think I'm going to tell him to up the risk and we can run it back. So this Four Eyes guy is actually pretty good. I fought him a bunch of times, and I told him if he wanted to do a rematch he had to either match my gear or bring some similar risk. It's not really fair if I'm risking 400 mil every fight and he's only risking 50, it just gives him an opportunity to make 8 or 9 times what he's actually going to lose if he dies to me. So he came up in Armored Old Ancestral, and this here is going to be a fun fight. There's no way. There's no fucking way. This fucking game is so shit. This game sucks. This game is so bad. Fuck this fuck. I think it's fair to say that I was extremely upset at the outcome of that fight. I mean, I'd been fighting this guy for like an hour, and over and over and over again, I'd just been getting bad RNG and not being able to finish the kill. But that one there really took the cake. He used Redemption, which drained his prayer all the way to 0, and then he was frozen for an additional 20 seconds, and I was not able to lock down the 700 to 800 mil smited kill for the Zaryite crossbow. I think anyone in that situation would break a keyboard or two. I really thought that I wasn't going to be able to lock down that kill, but at the end of the day, we did finally finish. I was just hitting so many zeros and splashing at every opportunity, and I thought he was really going to get a log. We ended up getting about 42 mil loot from this kill. Nothing too crazy in comparison to other kills, but still a nice one nonetheless. Quick side note, if you guys are enjoying this video and you want to see more content like this live with real-time reactions, come follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/abyss. I go live every single day, and I'm actually much more active as a live streamer than I am as a YouTuber, and I'm really trying to grow on all of my platforms. So check out the link down below in the description, or just go to twitch.tv/abyss as you guys can see on your screen, and you'll probably see me live sometime within the next 24 hours because I'm super consistent, I love streaming, and I really love getting to know you guys. Plus, I'm also a PK addict, so kind of gotta stay in the wilderness. Okay, so I found this other PKer using a Zaryite crossbow, which means it's going to be his +1 item. So any other item that he brings with him is going to be lost on death, and that means if he has an expensive spec weapon and other gear, we're gonna be getting a really nice kill if we manage to lock this down. Now that was a beautiful kill. We ended up getting an Ancient Godsword spec for the KO, and that's actually something you don't see too often. The reason for that is the Ancient Godsword itself doesn't hit very high. It's the blood splat damage afterwards that you can usually use to combo and get a kill. But we managed to hit the 57 on 57 HP, and we locked down a near 90 mil kill. You guys see what I'm talking about when I say I'm really liking this Wilderness update? And as promised, we're going to select a random winner from the previous video to get a pair of Dragon Claws. I'm finding that the best way to claim your prizes, by the way guys, is just to come into my Twitch live stream and collect it while I'm live. Once again, links for everything down below in the description. I have Twitter, Instagram, Discord, whatever you guys want to contact me. So I have 712 comments, and it looks like someone named Austin is the winner. He says, love the vids, bro. In order to claim your prize, man, like I said, just check out one of the links in the description, contact me, and I got a pair of Dragon Claws for you. And that is it for today, guys. We made over 500 mil PKing in this video, and honestly, I had a blast getting all these clips. Since the wilderness is active, I didn't really have to do too much world hopping, and all these fights pretty much came to me. It's a shame that I didn't get that Zarya crossbow kill because, you know, an extra 1 bill, not going to complain about that. But it is what it is, and RNG is always going to be RNG. That's part of playing RuneScape. But once again, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all links in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.